What's up, folks? Another trade recap video coming at you. In this case, it is AUVI. So this was the gap scanner that morning. It was a $1.52 stock, up 46% with a 6 mil float. Most important things I like to look for here are total capital above about 10 million. I prefer the lower price stocks, less than like $3, but you can do this on anything. And then percent change, I like to see it gapping over about 30%. So this hits all of our criteria. Let's get into the chart. This is the chart of AUVI. Everything left of this vertical line is pre-market. So we've got a nice setup here. It's coming up to the highs. So we got a couple levels. One is going to be this 174, 175 area. And then we got the high a day up at 183. The other thing to look at is the daily chart. In this case, the daily had a nice little wedge pattern going on. I don't look at the daily too much. I just use it to test my wizard powers to see if I can accurately predict whether the stock is going to go up or down during the day. In this case, my wizard powers were correct and the stock gave a nice pop. But really what matters is the intraday. If the daily's strong, we might get a few more buyers through that high a day, but that's really it. So coming over to the intraday chart, we have our levels. And remember, if you have friends with a short seller, okay, be nice to them because we need the short sellers. We need them because we eat their liquidity for breakfast, right? Where are the short sellers going to get stopped out? It's at these highs. It's at 175, 183. This is where their stop losses lie. And this is where the most people will be on the same side of the trade on this chart. So remember that. That is why we love scalping the high day breaks. Let's get into the video. Okay, I've got the video at 25% speed. Slow it down for you guys a little bit so you can better watch the level 2 and the tape. Keep an eye on the bid and the ask, and then if green is flashing on the tape, that means there's lots of buyers, and that's what I'm looking for. So we are looking to time this breakout down to the very second that it's going to go. Right now I'm watching 173. We've got a couple candles, a couple 1 minute candles that have put it at top at 173, but really that 174, 175 area is what I'm looking at. In this case, I think it just goes right through 173 really quickly. Like we didn't even have a chance to buy 173. I kind of got in early there at 174. The nice thing about getting in early there is the bid immediately started to build behind me, and we're seeing lots of green on the tape, so I feel good about this. My stop loss is basically 173. If I see red on the tape, I'm going to sell into 173. But we're looking good so far. Let's see if we get that pop up to 175. There we go. And immediately this bid follows us up. We've got 100 on the bid following us up, so I feel good about this. I might actually add to my position into 175. We're seeing tons of green. And here we go. I'm going to add. And now, again, my stop loss is 174. So if it looks like we're not going to break, if I see red on the tape, I'm just going to sell into 174. But we're looking good so far. Boom, there's that pop. And remember, that's all that short seller liquidity, baby. That is all short seller. Well, not all short sellers, but a lot of it is stop losses getting hit. And so right there, I was out at 179. Beautiful trade. Looks like 10,000 shares, 400 bucks. Okay, continuing on, we have not broken that high a day level yet. So let's watch. 175 was our prior breakout area. It looks like 175 is holding. So we've got only one on the bid, but it can't crack. Sellers are not able to crack 175. It's holding pretty good right now. It's not enough for me to buy yet, but I'm still waiting to see if we can hold 175. The bid's building there, which is good. Looks like sellers are going to give it another go. Watch. Let's watch. Looking for red on the tape into 175 because I want to see if the buyers are going to hold this level. Waiting. Okay, 175 starting to hold. We got a big bid that just showed up, and immediately it got eaten up. Immediately that bid got eaten up. We're seeing a lot more red on the tape. Another large bid. And it doesn't look like that bid's actually getting eaten up. Now it's getting eaten up. Now that's real selling. 10,000 shares, 1,000 shares. But it couldn't break it. We're seeing tons of red. But we just can't break this bid. 175 is holding really strong. And as we start to see green, I'm going to go ahead and just buy the ask here. I actually get filled at 177. That's okay. Only 2,000 share starter. And now I'm looking for this to rip through the highs. So I see a big seller at 180. 180 is where I'm going to add to my position for the break through 180 and then right up through high a day. Let's watch this. As we start to see green, as that number at 180 starts getting smaller, that's when I'm going to enter my position. Just holding this here, holding this. I'm actually going to fast forward because this might take a minute. Still just holding. As you know, as long as 175 holds, that's my stop loss, right? That's where I'm wrong. Now we pop right back up to 180. We're starting to see some green on the tape. That's where we're going to go. Drop down a little bit. Waiting. And here we go. So the best is when the bid starts to build behind us. In this case, that didn't really happen. I wanted to be early on this trade. I was starting to see a bunch of green on the tape, which is what made me buy here. I was a little bit early, but I wanted to be early on this because I thought it could go right away. We got that bid and right through high a day, another 5-cent pop, actually 7-cent pop. And then we got that final rip. I didn't catch that piece. I just got it up to I think like 185, 186. So all in all, I think that was like between the two trades, about $800, $900, something like that. So great trades, high day breaks. That's where it's at. That's where all the people are on the same side of the trade. If you want to watch me trade live, I do this every morning. This is a clip from the live stream. So I live stream every single morning, starting at I think like 9:15 a.m. Eastern time. So feel free to check in there and subscribe and like this video if you enjoy the content. Appreciate it, guys. Catch you in the next one.